What's going on? My name is Landon Stewart, and I want to give a quick shout out for Daryl. Me and my business partners, about 6-7 months ago, we came up with a concept for a supplement company that got us very excited. The problem was that we don't have any experience building supplement companies, so we didn't know where to start. So we go to Google and we type in, supplement manufacturers, right? To kind of start looking for someone who could potentially bring the idea in our head to life. And obviously we see, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of listings. So we do what anybody would do, and we just start calling them up, right? And sending them emails. Now, what we found was incredibly discouraging. Number one, out of all the manufacturers that I called, and I called probably 10, 15, maybe 20, I think only one answered the phone. The rest of them only conducted any sort of communication with me through email, and it was very cookie cutter, very cut and dry. They weren't really willing to work with us, and it was just we had this concept for a supplement company, but it's just kind of off to like the shaky start. We didn't really know where to start, who to go to, what kind of manufacturers, how to negotiate with the manufacturer, and how to bring this idea in our head to life. And we somehow came across Daryl's sales page to work with him one-on-one as a coach. And the experience with Daryl, so we see that, we sign up for it, and the experience with Daryl has been amazing. Number one is he had his own connection to a manufacturer, right? And so we didn't have to sift through hundreds of manufacturers to find the one. He already had a great relationship. He was able to pick up the phone, bring our concept to them, and really have them take us serious. I think that was part of the issue that we were facing, is because we were so green and new to supplements. I feel like some of the supplement companies or manufacturers weren't taking us very serious and weren't really giving us a fair shot. Whereas with Daryl's relationship and kind of relational equity he had built up with the manufacturer, he was able to really, our concept was fairly unique. So he was able to really get our unique concept in their hands, work with them, and we started getting things coming to life right away. Within about 3 or 4 months, we got our first samples back from the manufacturers. The first samples were already like 90% good. We made a couple of tweaks. A couple weeks later, we get our final samples back from the manufacturers. They're amazing. And so we went from idea in our head to 4 or 5 months later, all of a sudden we have a feasible supplement product, right? And I don't know if we ever would have gotten there without Daryl. If we would have, it probably would have been more like a 1 to 2 year journey. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about working with Daryl, and again, you're kind of where we were, where you don't really know where to start, who to trust, I can't speak highly enough about this man. The experience, again, working with him has been amazing. He's answered every single question we've had along the way, has been able to ease a lot of our fears and a lot of our concerns. So he was, 10% therapist for us, 90% action-oriented coach. He was able to handle a lot of the negotiations with the manufacturer on our behalf to get us the best deal. And so if you're thinking about getting into supplements, I highly recommend working with Daryl. It's been an amazing experience for us. And that's that. Chat soon. Bye-bye.